Hello everyone, I just wanted to real quick narrate this Pokemon battle that I'm having right now. It's all because, one of the Pokemon just used a move that didn't affect my Yveltal at all, and, how? And also the Rayquaza didn't even, I don't know, Mega Evolve, and, um, like, it, and then and then it just started to use Dragon Ascent on my Meloetta, and then it fainted. That's pretty sad. So, right now, my opponent has the Deoxys, Rayquaza, and Mewtwo, and I have Xerneas, Victini, and Yveltal. This is mostly just the legendaries. So if I use U-turn again, then the Deoxys will faint. So, let's see what happens first. So, Deoxys used Psycho Boost. Mewtwo used Barrier. Alright. And then, what now? My Yveltal is using Oblivion Wing now. So it hit Mewtwo, and it didn't do that much damage. I'm okay with that. And then Xerneas used Moonblast. Should be super effective. And yeah, the Rayquaza fainted. Cool. Victini just used U-turn. And then the Deoxys fainted. And now let's switch to Rayquaza, because I have a Rayquaza. Let's see. Pumpkin, Cactus. I don't know. Should be. Alright. Now what? Alright. So they sent out Aggron, I think? I forget what its name is. Cause they renamed it. Ah, skeleton. It's hard playing two games at once, you know? You're just doing stuff on Minecraft, and you're doing stuff on Pokemon. Alright, now I'm gonna use, I wonder if Grass Knot will work on Groudon. And then Rayquaza can just use, Dragon Ascent. And then Yveltal will use Phantom Force on Mewtwo. I think that's good. Also, how did I just notice that piece of string? Alright, so my Rayquaza evolved, Mega Evolved, and yes, Air Current. So now they're Mega Evolving to Mega Aggron. Yeah. So the Aggron just Mega Evolved. Mewtwo just used a move on my Rayquaza, which is not very effective. It said not very effective. Xerneas used Grass Knot. Kaboom! Oh. So it just did normal damage. Alright. And then Dragon Ascent. Boom! And then, wow, it took very little damage. Wait, oh yeah, Aggron's a Steel type, and Rayquaza just used the Flying type move, so yeah, that wouldn't work out so well. Can't believe I just wasted a Dragon Ascent. I should probably watch what moves I'm using. Next, Focus Blast, because it's a Steel type. And then maybe Dragon Pulse on Groudon. And then Mewtwo used Psychic on Rayquaza, which is, well, it did a lot of damage, but wasn't super effective because the air current. Whoa, that did very little damage on Mewtwo, even though it was super effective. How'd that happen? Well, the Aggron just fainted. Super effective and critical hit. Dragon Pulse. Groudon fainted. Just good. And all that's left is Mewtwo. Alright, so my opponent just sent out an Yveltal. And this is going to be easy. I'm just going to use a Moonblast. And then Rayquaza will use Dragon Ascent on Mewtwo. And just in case, my Yveltal will use Oblivion Wing on the other Yveltal. And Mewtwo just used Psychic on Rayquaza, that's bad. Then the air current dissipated. Oblivion Wing. Not very effective, probably. Oh, Moonblast. Kaboom! And the other Yveltal fainted. Cool. And then, I'll send out Talonflame. And then, Thunderbolt on Mewtwo. Oh, yeah. And then Flame Charge on Mewtwo. And then Oblivion Wing on Mewtwo. Yeah, it's 3 versus 1. I'm not really like an advanced Pokemon player. I'd consider myself like pretty bad at it actually. Cause like I mostly just use legendaries. Cause they're like pretty much my strongest Pokemon. Should I use non-legendaries next? I think I should do that and make it a little more fair. Also, how the heck did Mewtwo not faint? Dragon Rush. That should do it. Also, I might want to keep training my Pokemon a little bit someday. And Mewtwo used Barrier. Yveltal used Dragon Rush. Boom. That did very little damage. Wow. Mewtwo's just keep raising its defense. So we gotta use a Moonblast, Hidden Power, and Oblivion Wing. And let's see what happens. Ooh, it's at very little health. And then Mewtwo just used Recover. Very defensive. But then Yveltal used Oblivion Wing, which did a lot of damage. So, let me finish planting these. And then, so, Moonblast again. Maybe Fly. And then Oblivion Wing. So that should do it. So Talonflame just used Fly. And then Mewtwo just used Recover. Why? Then Yveltal does Oblivion Wing. And wait, what? Xerneas' Moonblast was failing the entire time? Well, I don't really think I have any moves that'll actually reach Mewtwo. So, then Yveltal will use Oblivion Wing. Its last one, actually. So, Talonflame just used Fly. Did not faint yet. Mewtwo, why do you have to be a recovery spammer? How did I fall off? Okay, so Yveltal just used Oblivion Wing. I can't wait till Mewtwo runs out of recovers. So, yeah. So Talonflame will use Flame Charge. And then Yveltal will use Dragon Rush, since I ran out of Oblivion Wings. So then, Flame Charge. Mewtwo flinched! Haha! Mewtwo actually flinched from the Flame Charge. And then I did Dragon Rush, and Mewtwo has very little health left. How is it surviving? Maybe it's from all the barriers. So, Steel Wing, and then Phantom Force. That seems to do a lot. So, Steel Wing, and then... Oh, come on! Mewtwo was at like 1 health, and then it decided to use Recover. Why? How does this happen? So then, another Thunderbolt, and then, Flame Charge, and Yveltal should be back by now, like with the Phantom Force. So, Talonflame just used the Flame Charge, and then Mewtwo used Recover again, and then Yveltal used Phantom Force, which does little damage, but is super effective for some reason. What is going on? Alright, so Talonflame will use Flame Charge, and Yveltal will use Dragon Rush. I can't wait till Mewtwo runs out of recovers, because that will be my chance to actually make it faint. So Mewtwo just used an attack on Xerneas, which caused it to faint. And then Yveltal uses Dragon Rush. Boom, does a little damage. Then Victini. Yes, I surprisingly still have Victini. Like, it still hasn't fainted yet. And again, none of its attacks will actually reach it. Not even U-turn. So how about maybe Flame Charge, and then Psychic, which will be not very effective, and we'll know when Mewtwo runs out of recovers. Wait, hold on. How much PP does Recover have? Okay, quick little update. Victini just moved to the center, so now its U-turn will actually be able to reach it. So U-turn, and then Phantom Force. Just looking up cover. So, the maximum power points that Recover can have is 16. So it probably should be out by now. And then U-turn. Still not doing much. Overheat. I'm sure that'll do a lot. Probably not. So Talonflame uses Fly. does little damage. Mewtwo uses barrier to again raise its defense. Like, how many times can his defense be raised? So then, Phantom Force just hit Mewtwo, and then Overheat did a lot. And Mewtwo is still at 1 health left. How is this possible? How? So then we can just use a U-turn, and then, how about a Dragon Rush? Just in case. Just in case it's hacked and starts using Recover again, even though it should have... Wait, what? What just happened? Mewtwo just restored some health. Like, how? U-turn, and that didn't do much. Overheat. I only have 3 left. And then a Dragon Rush, my last one. Is he planning to have us use Struggle? Because if so, that's cruel. Wait, how is he using Recover again? Oh my goodness! How? How is this possible? I thought the maximum you could do was 16. Is this just wrong, what I read? Because I don't think so. So, Talonflame, we'll use Fly, because that's the only move that'll reach Mewtwo. And then, Overheat. And then, Yveltal will use Phantom Force. Yveltal's only moves that he can use are Phantom Force and Psychic, since Oblivion Wing and Dragon Rush both ran out. Like, that's how long the battle was. Or is. So then Victini just ran out of overheats. Should I just use Thunderbolt? Yeah, I think that'll do a lot. So then Fly landed. Mewtwo used Recover as usual. Like, how? How is your Mewtwo that strong? So then Phantom Force just hit. And then Thunderbolt, which did very little. Mewtwo is paralyzed. So then Talonflame can simply just use Fly. Victini will use U-turn. And then Yveltal will use Phantom Force again. So then the U-turn just happened. Super effective. Mewtwo is paralyzed, it can't move, which is a good thing. And then another U-turn. So, yeah, I'm just waiting for Mewtwo to do something. And keep in mind that this battle is against an actual player. And it's a triple battle, so of course. Ha! Mewtwo finally fainted! Like, I hit Mewtwo with the, Phantom Force, and then just won. Unfortunately, I can't save any more battle videos, which is really bad, because I want to save it. But I guess I just have this video as a reminder. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Like and subscribe for more silly videos and do all that other stuff. I'm stuck in the cobweb, help me. Okay, good. And bye-bye.